haven't came into a squad who's running the ball efficiently enough, and they're about to on the back end. So I'm not convinced. If you're number 30th in the NFL, and I know you had this span of 5 games, you're playing really well, but there's still a back nine. If y'all played golf before, there's 18 holes. First 9 holes, you could go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And then you wake up the next day and I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what
I
happened.
lost 3 balls in my hat in the like. So I'm not convinced because Russell Wilson is still not putting up big numbers. If he was still Russell Wilson from Seahawks, taking it over top, extending plays consistently, then I'll be convinced. But last game he had 160 yards with a touchdown. And they played a battered Browns team. So I'm not convinced. When they play the Lions, they're going to get crushed. When they play Houston this week, they're going to get crushed. And then everybody's going to think, oh, no. So
Savon's corner is going to be right.
Savon's
corner.
Savon's corners. Sponsored by Wellington and Savon.
To his point, they have been living off. Their defense has been living off turnovers, and that's why they've looked better during this 5-game winning streak. I don't know about the 30th because I think that unless you're looking at it and it's over their winning streak, that's going to take into account their first absolute dog water game. So I don't know if we can see that as it was taking over the whole year.
Yeah,
year. Then that's going to reflect poorly on them because of how absolutely atrocious historic. I mean, they were on a historic pace for being the worst defense those first terrible games. So I mean, I think we got to look at when the defense is.
No, they were still giving up big numbers within those games. They just found a way to win off turnovers. And if we're convinced, defense wins championships, not in this millennium, because we've seen a lot of defenses non-existent and it's going back and forth with the offense. I'm not convinced with Russell Wilson. I used to be when he first came over. I'm still not. If Russell Wilson not averaging 200 yards passing or at least 50, 60 yards rushing, then it's not convinced. He's not going to be able to withstand in the long run. I know the question is who gets to the playoffs, but they're about to get into a season of 5-6 games where Max Crosby's at the end of it. That offensive line is not going to be able to stop him. Even Vegas is playing, offense is playing crazy, but the defense is still top 15, top 20. So they're going to get some good defenses. If this comes into a shootout, then Russell Wilson's not going to keep up. That running game is not.
Well, I would agree. I can see what you're saying, but the Rams, though, like I say,